Mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness unto light. Lead us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Dṛg-Dṛśya-Viveka. The seer can never become an object of knowledge, because to become an object of knowledge, it must be something that we can see, or hear, or smell, or taste, or touch, or speak about, or think. But all of these are drishya. And that which illumines all of them is the drashta. And I am the drashta. This is the drashta we have arrived at. How to know the knower? How to see the seer? How to experience the experiencer, pure consciousness, Atman? We will take a look. That sadhu said, "Dekh lo ek baar, din mein kam se kam ek baar dekh lo Mahatma ji, vastu kaisi hai?" So we'll take a look now. Vastu kaisi hai? For that, need us to be relaxed, sitting straight, not rigid, very relaxed. During this presentation, a journey we will take together, a journey of appreciation of the drashta. I will need us to be alert. So it's good to keep your eyes open, listening. But these are so profound that, like you savor something delightful, like delightful music or something, you're trying to close your eyes. You can close your eyes. At one point, it's helpful to close one's eyes and follow. But don't fall asleep. Yeah. If you feel you're sleepy, then open and come back and listen. It's good at one point to close the eyes and listen carefully and notice. You know how you will notice? One simple clue. It's a good way of practicing Vedanta. This also, all from sadhus. And when you ask a child, what is a nose? What's a nose? The child will not say, nose is the respiratory organ of smell. No. What will the child say? This. Hey, naak kya hai? Yeah. This. Point it out. Similarly, all that I am going to say now, from now till the end of this appreciation of the drashta, will be simply naak kya hai? This. Stick to the fact, stick to the reality, stick to the felt reality. At one point it will be the felt reality, other point it will be the understood reality, other point it will be swayambodha, consciousness of consciousness, awareness of awareness. As Sri Ramakrishna says, bodhe bodhkara. It will go up to that. But all the time, at no point say, it is just a thought, I am in my head. No. When I say, here is the body, yes, body. Not a thought, there is a body and Atma is not the body. All the thinking only. Take a look, body. As much real, non-theoretical, practical, here and now, this body which is most evident to us. Let our journey from now till the end in this appreciation, in this presentation, let it be so evident, so clear, non-controversial at all, non-confusing at all. And if you have any questions at any point, we will take it up after the presentation of this appreciation, this journey. And say, Maharaj, you always say that you don't give any time for Q&A. This time I will, don't worry. Okay. We'll be relaxed. One thing we have to do is not move. Still. Now this still is not rigid. If you feel like coughing or sniffing or moving, adjusting a little, do it. And then come back to stillness. Come back to stillness. Listen. Listen. What did he say? Did I get it? Is it a fact? How to make it a fact? Naak. Find it out. What is he talking about? And notice it. Yes, this is it. Notice in your experience. Okay. Dṛg-Dṛśya-Viveka. The seer is not seen. But I claim it is most obvious. Let us see how it is obvious. What are we studying? Sakshi. This one. What did the verse say? Rupam Drishyam Lochanam Drik. All forms are seen. Eyes are the seer. Eyes are seen. Tad Drishyam Driktu Manasam. Eyes are seen. The mind is the seer. The mind is seen and Sakshi is the seer. Dṛśya-Viveka Sakshi. That Sakshi we are going to explore. Relaxed. Breathing in and breathing out normally. Don't force it. At the nostrils, notice the in-breath, the out-breath. Relaxed. Listen. Listen to the sounds in this room, outside, chirping of the birds, the insects, distant sound of the wind in the forests, in the mountains. Listen. Whatever sounds you listen to, the sounds are all different. I am speaking, the birds are chirping, listen. But notice the awareness which hears my voice and the awareness which hears the bird chirping is the same awareness. Isn't it? When I speak and when you hear the bird chirping, I am aware when I hear the voice. I am aware when I hear the bird chirping. In fact, every sound I have heard, I am hearing or I will hear. It is the same awareness. And even more amazing, if I open my eyes gently and I look around, that awareness which was hearing the bird chirping is the same awareness which is seeing the colors and shapes and same awareness. See how appreciate how different it is. Sound of bird chirping and colors and shapes which I am seeing. How different they are. And yet it is the same awareness which experienced sound is experiencing color and shape. It is the same awareness, literally the same awareness, which also experiences taste, smell, touch. In fact, all my sensory experiences are revealed by that same awareness. Whenever I see, hear, smell, taste, touch anything, I am aware. And that I am aware in the sense, common use of the word awareness, conscious. And it is the same awareness. Through the varied, extremely rich variety of my sensory experiences, there is one common golden thread, this awareness. Right now I am aware, that awareness. Not only the senses, we close my eyes, go into an internal world of thoughts, ideas, memories, desires, sensations, judgments, sense of ego. All of these are experienced by the same awareness. And in my waking life, when I go out, when I work, when I play, when I walk, when I talk, it is this same awareness. It is this same awareness which experiences. So, my internal life, my mental and emotional life of thoughts and feelings, ideas and memories, is lit up by the same awareness, my sensory experiences are lit up by the same awareness, my activities, actions, working, playing, walking, talking, driving, all of those, eating, all of them are experienced by the same awareness. In fact, all my waking, all my dreaming, and indeed, arguably, deep sleep, they're all experienced because of this same awareness. This one awareness, which makes possible all my sensory experiences, my actions, the experience of my actions, all my inner thoughts and feelings, all my waking, all my dreaming, and my deep sleep, all are revealed by one awareness. So the first thing that we discover about Sakshi, this Sakshi, it is one. Ekaha. Ekaha. Sakshi is one. If you feel sleepy, gently open your eyes, look around. Just look around. Take a breath or two. I joke, Vedanta, the hazard is you'll fall asleep. But don't worry. The beauty of Vedanta is when you are awake, what you are listening, you're sleeping and dreaming, you forget, you're not listening at all. When you come back to waking and listen, it is the same thing. You have not missed anything. We are just telling you your awareness, that's all. Oh, what did I miss? Whatever you missed at that time when you were dreaming, you were in dream world, that awareness was dreaming. Nothing other than that awareness. We are talking about that only. Ekaha. Ekaha. Sakshi is one. It's a one golden thread running through the life's experiences. Further, going forward. Notice one thing. Our experiences come and go. Come and go. There are gaps. I was here last year, I remember. After a gap of more than 1 year, I have come here. So, for me, Sharada Tapovan, then and now, in between, gap. I was not experiencing Sharada Tapovan then. But the magic is that awareness at that time, which experienced Sharada Tapovan, experienced the gap in between also. Whatever happened in the gap is experiencing Sharada Tapovan now. There was no gap in awareness. There was no gap in awareness. Throughout our days, from morning till now, you woke up and you experienced a room, you experienced morning ablutions, meditation and chanting, breakfast, exercise, whatever you did, studies, class, all those are changing, coming and going. But all through, unbroken, is that Sakshi, is that awareness. That's why you are having these experiences. So notice the second thing. We are doing a tour of Sakshi. Second thing about Sakshi, notice. It is without any gaps, nirantara, unbroken. Or as the sadhus here in Himalayas, they say, Thasatas bharpur Mahatma ji, jyon ka tyon. It is packed tight. There is no gap in awareness. Sui dalne ki bhi jagah nahi hai isme. It is awareness. There is no space. You can't put a needle in it. That's a way of saying it, saying that it is only awareness without any break. Notice. Naak, nose. Is it a fact? Throughout our lives. If even deep sleep, supposing deep sleep anesthesia also is an awareness of absence, not an absence of awareness. In that case, awareness has been, bare awareness, Sakshi, has been continuous in my life. Has been unbroken. In Sanskrit, this is called Nirantaram. Antara, gap. Nirantara, no gap. Relaxed. Listen to the sounds in the hall and outside. Moving ahead. This awareness, this Sakshi. Notice another thing. That none of these experiences stick to the Sakshi. Morning has come and gone. Noontime came and went away. Afternoon has come, it will go away soon. It is going away all the time. Space does not stick to you. You were in Delhi or Gurgaon, now you are here in the Himalayas. How many places you have traveled through? Your awareness has experienced how many places? People do not stick to you. So many people have come into our lives and gone away. And the fact is, those who are in our lives now, they too will one day go away. Parents and grandparents go old and die. Our friends travel and wander off to different places. Children grow up and go away. Our own bodies begin to decay and get old. Everything moves. Nothing sticks to you. People, places, time, objects, possessions, property, money, all comes and all flows and all goes away. Gacchati iti jagat. Jagat is moving. Everything is moving continuously. And nothing sticks to you, the awareness. You are completely detached. You may say, no, you're monks, you are detached, but we have got so many attachments. No, you have no attachments at all. No attachments at all. The moment you fall asleep at night, world is gone. Dreams also shut down. Body, so dear to us, that also awareness, we are not aware of it at all. At night, in deep sleep, if the body dies, we will not even know. So, body, all the dearest people, all money, all worries, all concerns, all stress, strain, all gone into complete void. And I am aware of the void. That is deep sleep. My own personal identity is gone. Sense of ego, I am sleeping, that is also gone. Awareness continues. Nothing sticks to awareness. This is called asanga. This awareness, this sakshi is asanga, non-attached. You don't have to practice. You practice detachment, very good. That's a mental practice. Practice in the mind. It's a character trait, a virtue to be developed. That's very good. But what I'm saying is deeper. Choicelessly, right now and forever, you are asanga. The awareness, the sakshi is asanga. Nothing sticks to it, it sticks to nothing. You're Teflon coated, non-stick cooking ware, pan is there, nothing sticks to it. It's your nature. You have no choice in it. Even if you want, hold something dear to you, clutch tightly, it will go away one day.
Awareness is not consciousness.
Awareness and consciousness I'm using in the same sense. Just simple, childlike. Are you aware now? Yeah. Are you conscious now? Yeah. That one which you referred to, yes, I am conscious. That one only I'm talking about. Nothing more than this.
And this consciousness is reflected consciousness.
Let us wait. Those questions will come a little later. But you just follow what I am saying in a simple way. Nak. You are calculating this consciousness and reflected consciousness. But reflected consciousness has not been introduced yet. Just use consciousness in the ordinary sense. कोई दिक्कत है? No. Asanga. Is consciousness, awareness, asanga or not? Yes. Note. Yeah, it's true. Like a mirror. Like a mirror. You hold a mirror here and you see all things reflected in it. Which reflection is sticking to the mirror? Nothing. Nothing. Because they are not really in the mirror. It's a reflection. No object, no person, no experience, no idea, no memory, nothing good, nothing bad. No object, drishya, ever sticks to the drashta. Asanga. And being asanga, the next thing we discover is something can continuously be there without a gap like a river, but it is continuously changing. I said awareness is without any gaps. But if you look at the river, the Ganga, it is without any gaps, continuously there. Wherever you see, continuously water is flowing. So it is nirantara, water is flowing. But it is flowing, it is changing. Every moment it is a different river. Because if you go and, you cannot take a bath in the same river twice, because it is flowing. But the very interesting thing about this awareness is, it is not flowing. It does not change. It's not only without any gap, It's not only completely unattached to the changing universe, it itself has no change. That awareness which saw the morning is the awareness seeing the afternoon. That awareness which saw childhood is the awareness seeing adulthood. That awareness, Bhamatikara, Vachaspati Mishra writes, that one who played on the lap of his grandfather is now looking at his grandson playing on his lap. It's the same awareness. It did not change. Not only without any gap, not only unattached, asanga, without any change. Notice, the body changed. From babyhood to childhood to teenage to youth to middle age to old. Body has changed so much. But I claim I am the same one. The mind changes so much in one day, in the course of one day. As I said, 16,000 thoughts in a day. But all of those thoughts happen to me. I am the one who is aware of all of those thoughts. I am the one who lights up all of those thoughts. So, I am awareness unchanging and everything else changes. Nirvikara. Vikara, change, modification. Awareness is nirvikara, changeless. You might ask, no, suppose awareness changes, how do you know? Why are you saying such a big thing that awareness is without change? After all, I take a cup of coffee, I feel more aware. Late in the afternoon, give me a Vedanta lecture, I feel less aware. I'll fall asleep. No, that is the mind. Mind can become more aware, mind can become less aware. Right? Mind can become alert, mind can become dull, mind can be awake, mind will be sleepy. Here the author will talk about it. You are aware. When you are alert, do you not know it that I feel alert, sharp? When you are feeling very sleepy, are you not aware that you are feeling sleepy? Yes. In dreams, you are aware. Dream is going on, that's why you are seeing a dream. Even deep sleep you are aware. So those are conditions of the mind. Awareness remained constant. Let me give you a logical argument. Why awareness itself, consciousness itself cannot change. Why not? Sakshi itself cannot change. Drashta itself cannot change. Why? Why not? If it did change, let me ask you the question, will the change be known or unknown? If the change is known, then the change becomes a drishya. Clearly it is a change in the world or in the body or in the senses or in the mind. It's a drishya, object of knowledge. It will be seen by the senses or understood by the mind, noted by the mind. Some change, any change which is seen belongs to drishya. No, let us say drashta changes. Then that change will never be known. Because drashta is Dṛg-Eva natu drishyate. If it is an unknown change, why speak about it? Unknown and unknowable. Then what is the point of speaking of such a thing? So therefore, the drashta, the sakshi cannot change. In Sanskrit, this is nirvikara. Relaxed. Breathe in and out. Relaxed. Listen to my voice, to the sounds in the room, outside the room. From my voice, from the sounds, from the silence, go back to awareness. That it is because I am aware, it is to this awareness that these sounds arise, these silences are noted. Back to awareness. Because this awareness, this one awareness, this sakshi, it is without any gaps, nirvikara. It is completely unattached with anything, asanga. It is therefore without any change itself, nirvikara. Therefore, this sakshi must always be the same, equally the same, ever the same. Samaha. World is never the same. Morning, afternoon, evening, dinamapi rajani, sayang prata, shishira vasanto, punarayata, kala kridati, gacchati ayu. Day and afternoon and night pass, come evening and night come and go. The seasons change, the years roll by, time is playing and life runs out. Sakshi, ever the same. This consciousness, this awareness, it is not enriched by any of my experiences, not degraded or impoverished by any of my experiences. My good experiences do not necessarily improve the Sakshi. My bad experiences do not traumatize or damage the Sakshi. It is samaha, ever the same. I have a wonderful time. Sakshi is the same. I had a terrible time. Sakshi is the same. It's because of that Sakshi I was able to recognize it's a terrible time. I learned so much. Same Sakshi. I forgot so much. Same Sakshi. Samaha. Equal. Homogeneous. In waking, in dreaming, in deep sleep. In childhood, in youth, in middle age. No, I have learned so much. I'm a totally different person than I was as a childhood. Yes, that's the mind. But did you not experience childhood and the child's mind? Did you not experience teenage and youth? And are you not experiencing it now? Who or what is experiencing? It must be consciousness. It must be awareness. It must be the same Sakshi, Drashta. Samaha, ever the same. And therefore, one big result we will get now. Sakshi can never be damaged, destroyed, degraded, impoverished. Body can be damaged. COVID, long COVID, damages body. Our financial health can be damaged. Our social reputation can be damaged. Mental health can be damaged. Mind can become traumatized. I'm not denying it. Yes, people get hurt. And they deserve our sympathy and help and respect. Certainly. But what I'm saying is, even in those people and in us, Sakshi is never affected. By definition. That which is without gaps, that which is unchangeable, that to which nothing sticks, that which is ever the same, what can damage it? How will you damage it? You can't make a change in it. How will you damage it? It's ever shining, that's all. It exists, it shines. In the worst of lives, same Sakshi. And when the quality of life improves, same Sakshi. And when a person is maybe in aims, sick or dying in the ICU there, maybe 1 or 2 days later will be dead, same Sakshi, which enjoyed the healthful youth and middle age, and now seeing the dying body, same Sakshi. Perfectly all right. This undamaged, untraumatized, undegradable nature of the Sakshi is called Avyayaha, undecaying. Appreciate it. There is at least something which is beyond change, disease, death, harm, by its very nature. Oh, I'm not denying the problems at the physical level, the mental level, emotional level. I'm not denying social problems, economic problems, political problems. Sakshi by itself has no problems. This is called Avyayaha. Notice, Sakshi is self-luminous. What is self-luminous? Gently, if you like, you can open your eyes and now look at this light. In Vedanta, anything that reveals something in darkness is called light. Prakasha, Jyoti. This whole place was in darkness. We have all seen, when you come out of your balcony, you see how the valley looks and distant hills look in darkness. And how beautiful the little lights look on the houses in the darkness of the mountain forests like little fireflies. That was night. Then what happened? Sun rose. And because of the mountains and valleys, it gets very spectacular effect. One side in darkness, other side glowing in golden sunlight. Slowly the sunlight advances and you see the whole world flooded in that. That was hidden in darkness, covered in shadow, is now revealed by sunlight. So sunlight is called prakasha, jyoti, light. Because why? It reveals. You don't need Upanishad for that. That's how we use the word sunlight. But what will reveal the world when it's dark, when sun has set? Electric light. When sun has set, moon has set, electric light. Why is it called light? Because it reveals in darkness. But now Vedanta starts. Vedanta will say, close your eyes, you will find this light also has become dark. You can't see. You cannot see. Your eyes are the light of this. Why? What did I define? What does the Upanishad regard light as? Anything that reveals something else. Even this so-called light. And this light reveals everything. And it's in unique quality. It reveals itself. You don't need another light to see this light. But you need the eyes to see this light. And whatever this light reveals, you need the eyes to see it. The eyes are the light of this light. Jyoti-ra-jyoti. Light is always compared to illumination, enlightenment in Vedanta because it reveals. Vedanta, ultimate truth is revealed, that is called enlightenment, light. I remember my experience. I joined in Devghar Vidyapith, Maharaj, and early in the morning we used to go for meditation. So one day, just few days after joining, 3-4 days, not even 1 week, I just had become a brahmachari there. Absolutely new to me. I sat in the morning for meditation in the temple. Suddenly light everywhere. So much bright light, so wonderful. I thought already I'm enlightened. In 4 days, 5 days. Really, so much light, brilliant. Then I opened my eyes, I saw one Swamiji, a very strict Swamiji. He had come to see whether the brahmacharis are meditating or not. He was using flashlight, torch, focusing on. So if you keep your eyes in dark room, if you keep your eyes closed and suddenly bright light is put, you will see the light. Even with your eyes closed, you will see. So I thought it was enlightenment, but it was not. So Maharaj was checking, are these fellows sleeping or meditating? He said, oh, Tumiyashto, you have come, good, go on meditating. Then he went to check, enlighten others. Light of lights. But the eyes, the senses are the light of the form, sound, smell, taste, touch. The 5 senses are also lights. Language is a light which reveals. See the Upanishadic worldview. That which reveals is a light. The mind is a light. All the sensory inputs are put in the mind. And in the mind itself, all these experiences are taking place. But what is the light of the mind? We just discovered. Dhivrittaya Sakshi. Of all the movements in the mind, all are illumined by awareness, by consciousness, which we are calling Sakshi, witness. And just like any other light, this Sakshi light does not require a second light. This Sakshi is the real light of lights because all lights finally depend on it. Even if the world is fully illumined and I am sleeping, I will not see it. So ultimately the light of consciousness is the light of lights. It's called Jyoti-ra-jyoti. Every day in the evening we sing Arati, and what do we sing to? In front of Sri Ramakrishna. Jyoti-ra-jyoti ujala hridikandara. Swami Vivekananda has written this. We are singing to someone there, to God, but we are singing about consciousness. Shining in the hearts. Ujala hridikandara, which lights up our hearts. Which lights our hearts means, which reveals, it's epistemological. All knowledge is revealed to us because of consciousness. What is that? Jyoti-ra-jyoti. These are all Jyoti, external. These are all Jyoti, sensory, mind, internal Jyoti. But Jyoti of all those Jyotis is Sakshi, awareness, consciousness. And it is self-luminous. It reveals and reveals itself. Swaprakasha. You don't need another Sakshi to see this Sakshi. It's like you don't need one more light to see this light. Swaprakasha. In Sanskrit, this is called Swaprakasha. Relax, breathing normally. am giving these gaps so that we can go back to awareness. Otherwise, we remain in a realm of thinking. You notice you are aware. Very simple, childlike awareness. This awareness is what we are talking about. Like the nose. Here, awareness. I am aware. Going forward, this light of lights is available to us directly. You don't need the mind for it. You don't need the senses for it. In fact, senses and mind cannot objectify it. It is that awareness which objectifies the senses and the mind. You don't need instruments for it. I am aware is all the time directly aware. The mind may miss it, may not think about it, may be busy with other things. But the moment you try to notice, it's there. All the time. So this is directly available to us, continuously available to us, effortlessly available to us, instantaneously available to us. This direct availability of consciousness is called aparoksha. Not through senses, not through mind, not through instruments, not through books. It's not that Dṛg-Dṛśya-Viveka made me aware. No. I am aware, and with that awareness I am able to study Dṛg-Dṛśya-Viveka. So, aparoksha. Now the most important thing. This Sakshi is Atma, self. It is you, Tattvamasi. Yes, it is that one light of lights. It is that which it is the seer of the mind. Through the mind it is the seer of the eyes, and through the eyes it is the drashta of all colors and shapes. Through the sense organs it is the knower of all, it is the illuminer of all sound, smell, taste, touch, form. It is one, ekaha, Atma is one. It is without gap, the self is without gap, this Sakshi, this Drashta, Atma, you are without gap. Say, I am without gap, I am Nirantaraha. And nothing sticks to me, I am Asangaha. And I am changeless. Nirvikara. Sakshi is changeless. I am changeless. I am changeless. Nirvikara. And I am ever the same no matter what experiences come and go. I am Samaha. Sakshi is Samaha. I am Samaha. Same. And therefore, Sakshi, indestructible, cannot be damaged. I cannot be damaged. I cannot be traumatized. Big claim. I am Swaprakasha. Sakshi is Swaprakasha. I am Swaprakasha. I am Aparoksha. Directly, choicelessly, immediately available to myself. This is what I am. This claim, because Sakshi is Atma, make this bold claim to yourself. I am the Sakshi. Why? Sakshi is Atma. So I am Sakshi. And as Sakshi, I am the one illuminer of all my sensory experiences, mental experiences, work experiences, waking, dreaming, sleeping. As the Sakshi, I am without any gaps. I am completely asanga, nothing sticks to me. As the Sakshi. As the Sakshi, I, Atma, I am without any modification, ever the same, Samaha, Nirvikara. And therefore, undamageable, undecaying, untraumatized. Abhyayaha. Therefore, I, the Sakshi, I am Swaprakasha, self-luminous, Aparoksha. And this is I. You cannot deny that you exist. You cannot deny that you are here now. You cannot deny that you are you. It's the most obvious fact of all. Everything else can be denied. It can be debated. You can have different positions. I am. It cannot be. It's beyond any kind of argument, beyond any kind of doubt. This I am we are talking about. Vastu aisi hai. This is the Vastu. This is Dṛgeva natu drishyate. The seer cannot be seen, true, technically, But we were just now, till now, last 30 minutes, we were taking a tour of the seer. More treasures remain, even more amazing things. Real Advaita still remains ahead of us. But till now, everything that I have said, Sankhya, Patanjali Yoga, they would say, yes, all this is, we are talking, what is Ko Vishesha, what's special about you? That you wait. Mr. Yogi, Mr. Sankhya, you wait, we will say. Relax. You don't have to be tense. What did he say? Asanga, Nirvikara, something he said. Don't worry. You can keep on applying. The real thing is with you. You are the owner of the diamond. And the real thing is your possession. You can keep on applying any adjective. You can keep on exploring in many ways. If you explore in this way, which I just said now, all of Ashtavakra Gita will be clear to you. It will speak to you. Yadi deham prithak kritya chiti vishramya tishtasi adhunaiva sukhi shanto bandha mukto bhavishyasi. Almost the first instruction Ashtavakra gives Raja Janak is this key, which you can all understand immediately. Yadi deham prithak kritya. Separating yourself from the body. Why? Body is drishya. Rupam drishyam lochanam drik. Can you not see the body? With these eyes, I am not talking any philosophy. With these eyes, can you not see the body? Therefore, body is seen, eyes are the seer. But go further, mind, Chaitanya, this is called Sakshi. Body is seen, heard, smelt, tasted, touched. Every sense organ objectifies the body. Therefore, it is drishya. Yadi deham prithak kritya. Go more subtle body. Thoughts, ideas, personality, emotions, my complaint, grudges, my personal story, all of that. This inner life we have got, inner noise we have got. It's also a body, subtle body. Yadi deham prithak kritya. Then what will happen? Chiti vishramya strishtasi. Instead of saying Sakshi, Ashtavakra calls it Chiti. Pure consciousness. Chiti. Chiti. Chiti vishramya tishtasi. In the chit, in pure consciousness, vishramya, very important, key word. All nididhyasana, all of that is packed into it, Vedantic meditation. Settle down, be centered, stay there. Just be, I am. Bare awareness, all these words, Vishramya, stay. Don't slip away from it. If you stay there, what will happen? Sukhi Shanta, Shanta beyond all suffering. There is a Sharada Tapovan in your heart. Nice, wonderful place. It is an external manifestation of the peace of that Sakshi, of the Chit. There you will find Shanta. That is Maharaj's name, Shantatmanandaji. So that is Shant, another name. That Chit, that Sakshi, that pure consciousness, everywhere, all of us, we have it in inner. That is Shantatma. Beyond all suffering, beyond all trouble. Worldly trouble, physical trouble, mental trouble, beyond all of that. And Sukhi. You will find an alaukik Sukha. A natural, spontaneous joy in your mind. It will come in your mind, no doubt. Chit, happiness itself. Mind will become happy as a reflection of that. When Adhunaiva, Ashtavakra, startling, surprising promise, today, here itself, now itself, I promise you will be beyond all suffering and always happy. And bondage of samsara, bandha mukto bhavishyasi. This is appreciation. This is the result of एक बार वस्तु देख लो, एक बार देख लो वस्तु कैसी है. The story of the diamond. Sri Ramakrishna said Dhobi found a diamond and then he did not know what it was. He was using it to scrub dirty clothes. Then he thought it's a pretty stone. Let me find out. Let me ask the jeweler. Let me ask the vegetable seller. Vegetable seller did not know much more than the dhobi. He said, it is a nice stone. I'll give you 10 rupees for it. Luckily, he did not sell it. We are also in the same position. We also have the diamond. What is that? This one, this Sakshi, this Chaitanya, this consciousness, awareness. And vegetable seller, neuroscientist, materialist. It is nice. Consciousness is nice. I'll give you 10 rupees. It's the brain. 10 rupees means it's the brain nervous system. Don't sell it to him. Don't say, now I know what consciousness. No. They don't know. They only have theories. Google it. YouTube, you will find 325 theories. Just search in YouTube, 325 theories. That much you search, it will come up. 300, it's a very nice video which was made by Robert Lawrence Kuhn. 325 theories of consciousness, including Advaita Vedanta also is put there. Vegetable seller does not know. Go forward. Luckily the dhobi went to different people and finally went to the diamond merchant. Diamond merchant said, wow, this is the largest uncut raw diamond I have ever seen. Most valuable. I'll give you 10 crore rupees for it. And he sold it and all his poverty was removed. He was happy. He was fine. You don't even have to sell it. All our poverty will be removed if you just recognize it for what it is. You just have to appreciate it. And footnote, live your life accordingly. That's a big thing. Separate retreat necessary for that. But this one, first we go to the diamond merchant. This is the diamond merchant. He is introducing us to it, the diamond which we have. Everybody has it, all the time. Sukhi Shanta Adhunaiva. So if anybody has questions, yes, tell us your name and ask the question. So how do we do the questions? Because will it pick up? You are recording it. Will it pick up? Will it be available for people who will watch later, the questions?
Yes, ma'am.
It can pick up? All right.
Yeah, Swamiji, my name is Anirban.
Yes.
My question is the experience. Where the locus of experience is it the mind or is it at the consciousness? Say, for example, I touch this surface. The surface is cold. I am having the first person experience that I am touching a cold surface.
Yes.
Is it happening in my mind?
Yes, in your mind. It is not happening in the surface.
No.
It's not even happening in the skin.
No.
It is happening in the mind. Why? Because in the mind is the reflection of consciousness. Sir is always worried about reflected consciousness. So consciousness reflected in the mind, that makes our empirical experiences possible.
So I'm touching this cold surface.
Yes.
The experience is in the mind.
Experience is in the mind.
I'm witnessing that through my consciousness.
No, that witnessing itself is in the mind. Witness consciousness shines on the mind. We'll come to the concept of witness consciousness soon. You, the awareness, you are shining on the mind. And the mind is lit up by your presence. That lit up mind, in that mind processing is going on. Lot of information is coming through the senses, from the mind itself. So much information is coming up. Everything that's coming up in the mind is being lit up by consciousness. That is called experience. Consciousness plus object is equal to experience. You have to see what is the point at which consciousness and object meet. That is the locus of experience.
But how do I get into that witness? How do I witness that? Because
You are witnessing it right now. You can see, there are two things. How do I witness something? So if you sit quietly without getting involved, I am witnessing. That's the witness to a crime who is necessary, who is called up for as a witness in the court. Did you see it? That's what is meant by seeing it. But witness. I witness my breath. In and out. In Vipassana, that's what you do. Mind will wander away, bring it back, witness the breath. That's the first stage of Vipassana. Then you go deeper and deeper, sensations. Then you witness the thoughts. This is called witnessing. But it's a practice. Why? Because it begins and it ends. It's difficult to hold on to. It can be better or it can be worse. These are all practices, not what Vedanta is talking about. This one must realize. Suppose you are not witnessing. That's why the word Sakshi is a wonderful word, but also creates its own confusions. Suppose you are not witnessing. At that time also, are you experiencing or not experiencing? Some people say, I am the Sakshi, but Swami, I forgot. I was so busy driving and then I could not remember. Thank God, otherwise you'll crash. Yeah. But my question is, I forgot, I stopped being the Sakshi, I become very involved in the world. That itself. My question would be, at that point, when you're totally forgotten Vedanta was the last thing on your mind. In that middle of that confusion, were you experiencing or not? Of course, cars are coming, I have to experience, otherwise I'll crash. That experience itself proves to you consciousness plus object is equal to experience. Consciousness is there or not? Yes. That consciousness is the Sakshi. It is not a conditional Sakshi. What you are doing now is the mind trying to be Sakshi, which is a good practice, but it's a practice. This is something far deeper. After this session, one sadhu says, "Kya Mahatma ji, kya Mahatma log, lag raha hai na ki Sakshi ho gaye?" Addressing. Somebody must have said yes. I've heard tape only of this. Somebody must have said yes. And the answer was from the teacher, "Bahut bade gaddhe mein giroge." You're going to fall into a big pit. What is that pit? Of witnessing, of trying to witness. That person outside who is not the first word of Vedanta, never heard of Dṛg-Dṛśya-Viveka, he is as much the Sakshi as you or I or them. Because he's Atma. We're talking about consciousness. We're talking about Chaitanya. We're talking about Sakshi. That is the one we are talking about. Not witnessing by the mind. Not to condemn witnessing by the mind. That's a fine practice. But keep these two separate. Then what do you need to do? Witnessing by the mind? A practice, effort. This witness, Sakshi, what do you need to do? Recognize it. All of this is to do only one thing. Ye naak hai. Try this. This is the body. This is the breath. And that I said, this is the breath, this is the speech. And go inside. I just breathed in and out. That thought, this is the thought. Go beyond that, you'll find a blank. What is experiencing that blank? Don't try to objectify it. You cannot. If you objectify it, will become a Dṛśya. That is the Sakshi. And you will notice it's always there. The practiced Sakshi will be there sometimes, sometimes not. Yes, gentleman at the back. I'll come to you, yes.
Maharajji, I'm extrapolating some...
Tell us your name.
My name is Narendra Gaur. Maharajji, we are in this world when AGI is becoming very real. These autonomous bots with intelligence, and I recently studied about deterministic karma. Would it be far off to say that this entire universe is this extremely sophisticated metaphysical machinery that mothers created, that's sort of running by very sophisticated maths, algorithms, rules on its own, and consciousness, the revealer of the revealer, is what is revealing it all in this machine as I, and experiencing that I basically helps one experience that consciousness itself.
Very well put. What you have described in one long sentence, but well put together sentence, this is the position of Sankhya. Advaita will go forward. This is the position where we are at now. Right? But now a further question will arise.
Simple language for everybody.
What he put very nicely. Says, imagine this world. By today we are in the age of you saying AGI means this general intelligence, artificial general intelligence. But all right, let's just say AI. Computers, AI, we are seeing robots, we are seeing these machines, we are connected. We see at the heart of everything is information technology. Can I say that this world itself is also like that? The whole actual physical world. This matter, these living bodies, life, the cosmos, what is going on at an intricate level at the tiniest cell, what is going on in the cosmos, following the cosmic rules of physics. At the quantum level, following the quantum physics, as far as we have been able to understand, it's not perfect at all yet. All of this can be ascribed to a divine intelligence. He used the term the divine mother. She has done all this, and consciousness is the one which reveals all of this. And when it is instantiated, when it appears in a body, and then the I sense arises in consciousness. So in this body, with the I sense, this body is a combination of two. Consciousness has entered into this body, the body is entirely the creation of the Divine Mother. Then we have experience. Then I know myself, I know everything, and I can also realize myself as consciousness. This is what he put very nicely, more or less. So this is the Sankhyan position. This is the yogic position. Advaita, we'll see. But so far, what I have said, this has said, he has summed up. But what I want us to do is, there's a good summing up. But I'm more interested in the more childlike aspect of it. Body, prana, breath, thought, language, all of this I'm experiencing. What is experience? Even when I'm saying I'm not experiencing, even when I'm not thinking about experiencing it, when I'm not reflecting upon it, just engaged in the world. At that time also experiencing is going on. After all, that's light, that's life. That I am. Then appreciate, start. Ekaha, nirantaraha, nirvikara, asanga, samaha, avyaya. I did not string it together randomly. There is a whole logic behind it. Swaprakasha, aparoksha, atma. Last, you must, up to aparoksha and all of that, we can say yes, nice, good, great. But when I am forcing you, say I am that, we hesitate, we shrink back. No, I am a useless fellow. That is very good. Sakshi is wonderful. Sakshi is aparoksha, nirantara, swaprakasha. I will give any amount of adjectives to Sakshi. Myself, I am just this fellow. Atma, it is you. There is none other than you. That's Sakshi. That Sakshi is none other than you. You are none other than that Sakshi. You are not this person. You are not this body. Yadi deham prithakritya. Adhuna, right now, Ashtavakra is promising us moksha right now. We hesitate. Own up to it. I am that. Done. One lady, she was very enthusiastic. Tell us your name and ask the question. Do you know the memory? Can you experience the memory?
What we have.
Do you remember? Can you remember something?
Collections.
Yes, bunches of memories we can recollect. If you remember it, it becomes Dṛśya. Suppose you say, I cannot remember. That is also Dṛśya. Failure of memory, Dṛśya. Anything you experience is Dṛśya. You, the experiencer, are the Drashta, Sakshi. Memory is not part of Sakshi. When memory comes up, Sakshi will say, you say, Neti, not this. When memory fails, I can't remember. Very good. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I am not this. No, I have seen. Very great Swami, Pavananandji, Mahapurush, my disciple. He was around 90 years old at that time. I had an occasion to serve him in Deoghar Vidyapith for few years only, last years of his life. Little bit I served. One day in the evening, every evening after the Arati, I would walk with him. He was a disciple of Swami Shivananda. He had seen many of the direct disciples of Sri Ramakrishna. And he was humorous also. One day he said, Vishwarup, can you teach me a little Sanskrit? I thought he was serious. Then later I realized he had studied Upanishads under Swami Abhedanandaji in Darjeeling. He was part of the Mysore study circle with Bhuteshanji and Gambhiranji and others. So he was very humorous. He would pull my leg a little bit. Sometimes years afterward I would realize that he was joking with me. But one day, and every day I would take him to his room. There's a cottage called Sadhan Kutir. He would stay there. And in his room I would take off his shoes, put him, sit on the bed, I would pull down the mosquito net. And this I don't have to explain. Luckily Sarada Tapovan is free, but in India, rest of India, I don't have to explain what mosquito net is. America I have to explain what is a mosquito net. And I said, Swami, so you catch the mosquito with the net? Like fishing net? No, not like that. Later, let me finish the story. Then he would sit for meditation. Another thing, in India only we have 0 power bulb. I would switch that on, switch off the lights. And till that point he would be talking with me. At that point itself he would say, Eva tumi esho. You can go now, in a very sweet way. Then till evening and dinner time, the bell will go at night. Till that time he would sit straight and meditate. Every day of his life. Anyway, one day I brought him to his room and I was undoing his shoelaces. I was at his feet undoing shoelaces. He was quite old and his memory was beginning to fail. And he said to me, I can still see his face looking down at me, you know, I cannot remember where I am. আমি কোথায় আছি আমার মনে পড়ছে না. But, he said, কিন্তু আমি মহা আনন্দে আছি. Like this. I am in great joy. Then I asked what Maharaj is saying. Slowly I helped him up. We went inside the room. There was a big picture of Mahapurush Maharaj, Swami Shivananda. Every day he would bow down like this. That day he bowed down, looked up, tears in his eyes. Kothai chilam, kothai niye esechen, Guru Kripa. By the grace of the Guru, what I was. He was an Irishman, a radio operator in Burma, before in the interwar years, between First World War and Second World War. And by the grace of Guru, where he has lifted me up. I don't know what he meant, but anyway, memory. Memory is not part of Sakshi. Yes. We'll take a break. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.